Update the poll results if you can, Seton.
I sure can, Dan. We switched over to the NFL for this hour. Which would you be cool with? Move a team to Europe, move the Super Bowl to Europe, or actually not the Super Bowl, but a Super Bowl. Both or neither. Do you want to guess how this one's doing?
No.
Right now, 78% of the vote is neither.
Yeah.
None of them. Keep them all here.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You want global expansion, but at what cost? Yeah, Paulie.
I found a couple articles from last year where Tottenham Hotspur is preparing a 2026 Super Bowl bid. Right now, the 2026 Super Bowl has not been announced for a location. And these are all European outlets reporting this. I can't find it reported anywhere in America. But a handful of places reported that a bid is being prepared for a Super Bowl. That doesn't mean that's a long way from getting it.
Yes, you.
Does the Super Bowl destination really matter?
Well, your average fan doesn't get the opportunity to go.
Right.
I think it may be just, symbolic that it's ours and you want it to stay ours. It doesn't matter to me, where the game is played as long as it's a good game. God, there have been so many years that I went to Super Bowls and the games weren't good. And if you would have said, hey, if we put this in London and it's going to be great, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm fine. But I get it. It's ours, and you want to keep it ours. Yeah. I don't want to I don't need to export everything. Yeah, Paul.
I know the NFL wants global expansion or at least European expansion.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's worth the heat. A Super Bowl in London. And just imagine it was announced this morning. It would take over for the next week of our show. And the sentiment would be out of hand a lot of anti-NFL sentiment.
Yeah. Seed.
But the NFL is a league that makes no shame about doing things for the highest bidder or the most money, right?
Yeah, them and the Olympics. The Olympics has no problem taking any money from China or Russia.
Right. But the NFL, for the most part, I mean, Roger Goodell's main success is look how much money he's made.
Yeah.
Not personally, that's also a tremendous achievement, but for the league,
yeah,
we're to billions and billions and billions of dollars. Why then would it be a problem or surprising at all that they did the same for the Super Bowl and sent it to the highest bidder?
Well, normally, I mean, it's not the highest bidder. It's the team that has the stadium. If you build a stadium, it feels like they reward you. Tennessee's going to have a new one. Buffalo's going to have a new one. Is Carolina going to have a new one?
Weren't they building one but then had to shut it down? Didn't that get ugly?
I think that was a practice facility they were working on.
Okay.
Carolina.
Yeah, it feels like I wish that they would just do a rotation of 3 or 4 cities. And the same thing with the Olympics, that you just have 2 that you alternate winter and 2 you alternate summer. But they're not going to do it because they do go to the highest bidder. The Super Bowl is not the highest bidder. It's that you build a new stadium, we're going to reward you. Yeah, Paul.
When does the Super Bowl kick off in USA Eastern time? About 6:20?
Yeah.
Sound right? 6:20 p.m. Eastern? Yeah. If there was a Super Bowl in London.
It'd be at 11.
So that would be like, let's say they started it at 8 o'clock London time. They pushed it as far back as they can. That would be.
Yeah, but then that's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
And you want that
US time.
That pregame. They sell a lot of ads, a lot of commercials.
It would bump the Super Bowl up at least 3 hours in America.
I think if you had a 4 o'clock start and you started over there at 9 and then you got done at around midnight, and then give everybody Monday off. Monday's an official holiday. Who's in favor of that?
Yes.
Okay, who has a problem, though? Let's say, London is in the queue for a Super Bowl.
Look at you.
Okay.
Going local.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Anybody have a problem if they play the Super Bowl? How many do they seat at Tottenham? Didn't they just build that stadium recently?
That's pretty new. Yeah.
Okay. They would probably have it at Wembley because you could have more, but what do they have? 50, 60,000 for
60. Tottenham is just about 63,000.
Okay. Wembley is 100. Yeah, Paul.
I don't think it would bother me. I mean, and the casual fan, like you said, is not attending the Super Bowl. I could see the nationalism and our sports being exported, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I'd be that bothered for real.
If you said it was going to be a great game, then I'm fine with that. But there are people who, probably jingoism, it's more important to them of keeping this is ours and why are we sending it there? Yeah. Yes, Eden.
I have Wembley at 90,000.
Okay.
So significantly bigger.
Yeah.
The president of UEFA recently caused a big controversy when he said that he was open to Champions League finals or like significant Champions League games being played in the United States.
Oh.
And people were very upset about that. It's pretty similar.
I think they might be more territorial in Europe.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Than we are.
For sure.
Yeah. I didn't like it when the Yankees opened up, opening day in Japan. I'm like, you can play a, spring training game over there. It doesn't have to be, well, this is real, now I'm going to go see it, or it's not real, I'm not going to go see it. But it's all about marketing. It's all about expansion. Marvin?
Now, it wouldn't bother me not one bit.
Okay. Todd, would you have a problem with the Super Bowl being in another country?
I would not.
Okay. All right.
And Todd's bothered by everything.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I could wink at that one.
You can wink.
Because if the average person doesn't care where it's played, and us in the sports media get a chance to travel the world a little bit and go to places we may never have gotten, I think everybody wins then.
Yes, Marv.
Todd took the words out of my mouth.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he really did.
Okay.
Are we going, most importantly, if it's in London?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.